In the next few weeks, kids around Colorado will head back to class, and that means new faces coming in and out of school buildings. Thanks for joining us. I'm Kim Christensen.
And I'm Phil Lipoff. Construction over the summer at some of Denver Public Schools aims to make sure that only people getting into those school hallways are the people who actually belong there. 9 News reporter Rachel Krause with the story.
School may be out for summer, but buildings are bustling with construction.
This is our busy season.
Heather Bach is the director of construction with DPS. She says schools like Hamilton Middle are keeping crews busy.
We have quite a bit going on. This is our prime entry to the school. Within this area, we are putting in a secure vestibule.
A critical step to keep schools safe.
A secure vestibule allows the front office to control who's coming in and have a little bit more a surety that the person has good intentions to be in the building.
DPS Climate Safety Chief Greg Cazell says secure vestibules are standard in new buildings.
Absolutely.
But many DPS buildings are at least half a century old. No school the same.
No, nothing is the same. No cookie cutters here.
Money from the 2024 bond included $26 million for safety improvements, including cash to add vestibules in 17 schools. Cazell says in this day and age, it's needed.
Absolutely. You know, it's unfortunate. It doesn't replace staffing. It doesn't replace training. It doesn't replace preparedness. Again, it's just another layer of safety throughout the district.
The locked, secured area keeps unwanted visitors away from kids.
This includes ballistic rated wall board that goes behind our gyp board. We have glazed, ballistic rated glazing, so that's windows.
But improving safety at some schools, like East High, is complicated. Because East is on the National Register for Historic Places, it's more than a summer project. In a statement, the district says they've been working with the State Historical Society and East High community on a vestibule plan to improve safety while preserving the historic architecture. Here at Hamilton, work will wrap soon, just in time to welcome students back for the new school year.
There are expressions on their faces when they come in and they see things that are brand new in their school. It's amazing.
Money from the 2024 bond set aside $26 million for safety improvements around the school district, and that included funding to add secure vestibules in 17 schools, 8 last summer, 8 this summer, and 1 next year. Live in Denver, Rachel Krause, 9 News.
All right, so that work continues. Rachel, thank you.
Rachel standing out in the sunshine today. Very different yesterday at this time. Less stormy than it's been over the past couple of days. That monsoon moisture is moving out, and that means the heat is moving back in. So if you don't like one, you get the other, Kathy.
Summer of extremes.
I know.
In the middle.
It's not, Phil, just here in Colorado. It is across the country, as we see every night here on the news. And today we're tracking isolated showers, not widespread heavy flooding rainfall like we've seen for days and days. And as much as we love the rain, fire managers could use a little bit of a break in terms of the flooding and mudslides that they're dealing with. And so we've been tracking some showers on I-70, and we have isolated showers coming off the foothills, but for the most part, there's more sunshine today. It's a little warmer, a little drier. 94 in Denver, 74 in Leadville, 87 in Steamboat. And the humidity values have come down over the last couple of days. You're probably noticing that with your hair, your skin, or just feeling it outside. And the winds are picking up a bit. With the winds out of the northwest aloft, it's cutting off a lot of that monsoon moisture. So far, the air quality alert looks like it's going to cancel out right now. We'll see if that is continued into tomorrow. Tracking an isolated storm coming into the Broomfield area. Not severe, but a little bit of rain, a little lightning up that way, and an isolated cell outside of Boulder and out toward the Georgetown area. So they are fast movers coming through, in and out, and shouldn't really impact your evening plans. Things are looking pretty good in southern Colorado. They're getting a break from the heavy rain over some of the burn scar areas, but this flood watch will go back out for the Aspen Acres burn scar, Custer County and Pueblo County again tomorrow. Tonight in Denver, few passing showers, isolated in nature. Similar scenario for tomorrow, but 1 or 2 of these storms tomorrow could just be a little bit stronger than the ones that we're seeing today. Temperatures are comfortable over the next few hours, and your weather headlines include a check of the radar for the isolated storm potential in the next 24 hours ahead of a hot, dry weekend. Highs back near 100 degrees, and we may have a heat advisory issued again. We're going to talk about that in detail in just a bit.
Kathy, thank you. Crews in Lake County continue to make slow but steady progress on the Willow Fire burning near Leadville. It's burned more than 7,000 acres. But it's up now to 66% containment. They have been working day and night. Aurora Fire Rescue's wildland rescue team returned home today after helping fight the Willow Fire. They sent a total of 2 engines, 16 firefighters over the past 4 weeks. Each crew of 8 members did a 2-week stint before being switched out. They posted some pictures from the crews battling on the front lines, like this one right here, which has been burning now for about 30 days. But the recent storms we've seen have made a huge difference.
We've gotten some help from Mother Nature. It's been raining up there for the last several afternoons. It's not been as hot, so weather has been cooperating and fire's looking really good. If we needed help and called for it, we know that our mutual aid partners would come in and help us as well.
Yeah, and mutual aid is one thing, but Aurora's Fire's help isn't just to give fellow Colorado firefighters some help. It's also to help Aurora and its residents. Turquoise Lake, which is right next to the fire that is burning, is one of the 12 storage reservoirs and lakes that actually provide water all the way to Aurora.
Colorado State Patrol says it's narrowing its focus on its investigation into what caused a deadly rollover crash in northern Colorado last week. 3 young men were killed and 2 others hurt in the crash, which happened Saturday evening on Weld County Road 80. Investigators say the driver of a pickup truck was driving at a high rate of speed when the truck veered off the road into a ditch and then came back onto the road and rolled over. All 5 people in the truck were thrown out. Today, CSP says troopers are looking closely at impairment as a factor, citing open and closed alcohol beverages found in the vehicle at the scene.
The Jefferson County Sheriff's Office has made an arrest in a deadly shooting that started out as a hit-and-run incident in Littleton. Deputies arrested Stephen Simpson, who you see here, and his wife Corinne. The Sheriff's Office says this all started last Saturday near Santa Fe and Bellevue when a Ford truck crashed into Simpson's BMW and then drove away. Simpson then called police and started following the truck. At some point, investigators say Simpson fired shots into the truck, hitting the passenger, Andrew Bott. He later died at the hospital. Simpson is being held on first-degree murder charges. His wife is facing charges of accessory to a crime.
Colorado State Patrol says a Fort Collins police officer is charged with 3 counts of careless driving after a crash in Weld County yesterday. This happened a little after 6 p.m. on County Road 76 and 33. The officer was driving an unmarked Fort Collins police truck when she hit another car while making a left turn. Another car was hit as well from that collision. The officer wasn't seriously hurt, but 4 others were taken to the hospital with moderate to serious injuries.
If the scary produce parasite hasn't scared you off of lettuce just yet, now Colorado is trying to track down the source of rising salmonella cases this summer. But you are not helpless. Some of this stuff we can't control, but there is plenty we can control. Basic produce washing practices and food safety will keep most home kitchens healthy and safe from foodborne illnesses. Jessica Rosales works in the culinary lab at MSU Denver. She says to soak produce for 5 minutes in a solution of 1 part distilled vinegar and 4 parts water. Give it a little scrub with your hands, then dry it off before serving.
There's parasites on anything all of the time, and it's going to be okay. So don't be scared of your vegetables. Don't be afraid of your produce. Like, this is just something we should have been doing anyways, and now we know.
Cyclospora can still survive washing. Heat and cooking are the main methods to kill that parasite, but washing is still recommended. For salmonella, avoid raw meat and eggs and clean those cooking surfaces between each item.